Hi, Calvin Anderson. Hey, I'm coming to you to talk to you about civil rights. When civil rights started really marching during Martin Luther King, well, those civil rights struggles helped the women's equality struggle. They played hand in hand. So for every woman that's silent, what's happening today, I guess they're pushing themselves back into the kitchen. All that executive power and your bosses and prosecutors and you have this power. Guess what? This ideology of the White House is to strip you of that power too. They have a strict doctrine. Women in the kitchen, no equal rights for minorities, particularly black people. Did you see what happened to the LBG community? They can't even serve in the military anymore. And I wonder how many LBG people voted for Donald Trump. Now, you have all these strong organizations that are separate. Can you imagine as we all united as one, how much power you will have? But you have to go through the civil rights movement first to be able to get your point across, because it all plays a key hand of civil rights. Your right to be who you want to be, your right to be a woman, but have the right to make just as much money as a man, your right as a black man to make just as much money as his Caucasian partner or American. You know what I mean? A black man and a white man in America should be making the same money, not somebody making more money than the other person. So all of these rights that we're fighting for, it all goes right into civil rights. So trying to be separate is not going to help your agenda. Now, if you put strategy together and start building a coalition, you can be able to push your legislation through. But being separated is not going to happen. You see, Donald Trump is using his executive power to pardon people. So all those people who are breaking the law are going to get pardoned by Donald Trump, which is a smack in the law system in the United States, because nobody's going to believe in it. Look at criminal justice. You have people going to jail because they're saying justice. Is it justice that a man is allowed to take his pen and say, oh, I don't want you to go to prison, but they broke the law? He he executively signed a paper saying that a sheriff that held people prisoner against their own will, that he should not go to jail or should not pay any type of penalty. But what about those people who are incarcerated and their rights violated, put into concentration camps, is what he called them? So, can you see the hypocrisy of what is going on? So, if we don't all pull together as one, guess what? They're going to pick you off one by one. Now, you women are sitting up in executive power laughing, saying, oh, I believe in Donald Trump's agenda. And all you Christian white people who are voting for an ideology of hate, God does not have discrimination in heaven. Okay, God, you're not going to go to heaven and everybody up in heaven is going to be white. Okay, so all you Christians that are sitting lukewarm and you're watching this political theater go, you're basically sinning. Okay, you're giving your blessings away to go to heaven, because God said, suffer unto the children. That God says, take care of all the children and to spread love, not hate. But you voted for somebody that's spreading hate. So I'm just coming to you with this olive branch. Come back to the civil rights movement, because that's where it started. And only your whatever you're pushing for is going to go through unless you come back to the civil rights movement. Okay? That started with Martin Luther King, and it can start right now. But you can't be separate. You can't have separate agendas. Hey, this is Calvin coming to you, keeping it real. Have a great day. It's a beautiful day in Asbury Park, down here by the ocean. Enjoy your weekend.